From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good morning, I'm student meteorologist Anthony Purcell with the Campus Weather Service for your forecast this Thursday morning. Taking a look right now out at the valley, 19 degrees. Your feels like temperature also at 19 due to those nice calm winds out there, nothing like we've been having the last few days. And our dew point's around 14 degrees with visibilities at 10 miles. Now let's take a look at our weather headlines for this week. We have a very active pattern ahead with our first round of weather happening tonight and then our main event happening Saturday into Sunday. Let's take a look now at some of the temperatures around the region. And 19 here in State College, as we mentioned earlier. Down in Altoona, it's 24, 23 in Johnstown, 23 in Indiana, 13 Du Bois. If we look at the other half of the state, 20 in Williamsport, 21 in Selinsgrove, and 27 down in Harrisburg. Around the rest of the state, similar story. We got some teens in Erie, 16 degrees, with 4 degrees as your cold spot in Bradford. Philadelphia currently at 27 degrees. So now let's take a look at our current satellite. You can see we have some kind of high clouds starting to move into the area. It was pretty clear overnight, but now it's starting to become a bit more overcast. And zooming out to look at the rest of the country, here is that next system that we can be expecting to impact our area tonight. You can see we have the snow in the northern half here and then rain further south where those temperatures are above 32 degrees. We also have this other system that's kind of coming in from Minnesota, and what this is going to do is they're kind of going to merge right in this area around Chicago, and then it's going to head east into our area overnight tonight and bring us a couple inches of snow perhaps. So now let's take a look at our future weather. Here's that system moving through this evening. You can see most of the state is covered in this snow area here, so can't expect too much mixing going on tonight. This is 3:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then as we move through, that clears out, but then here's that next system. This is the big one that's going to be starting to impact us Saturday afternoon. We should be mostly in the snow area here for Pennsylvania, but then as we continue through into Sunday, there could be some rain in the eastern portions of the state while the western portion remains in the snow. And then we have this really thin line here of mixing that could potentially bring some sleet or even some freezing rain to the State College area and areas to the northeast and southwest as well. So that will clear out by Sunday evening, and then conditions should turn a bit chilly for the rest of the week. But first, let's take a look at some of our snow amount totals. So here are the results from the GFS model, and this is going to be the system that's impacting us tonight. So tomorrow morning, when we're waking up, we should see around 1.3 inches of snow here in State College, 1.4 inches down in Johnstown in the Laurel Highlands, where we have some of those higher elevations, and then just around an inch around the rest of the state as well, with a half inch down here in Philadelphia and a half inch in Scranton as well. So now continuing through Saturday, here is that Saturday storm, and the GFS right now has some of our snow totals remaining under a foot of snow in most of the state here. Not a lot of snow down here in Philadelphia. 1.7 inches should be mostly rain in that area. But as we head towards the center of the state, possibly up to 10.5 inches by Sunday afternoon here in State College, 12.9 inches Du Bois, 19.5 inches as the high spot there in Bradford. But there is some uncertainty in these forecasts. Let's take a look at the European model, for example, as we head through the week here. So for tonight, the European model has most of the state in that 1 inch region. Again, maybe a few higher amounts down here in the Laurel Highlands and higher elevations. But let's take a look at that Saturday storm. So here's Saturday night. With the snow beginning around 5:30, we can expect maybe around 4 inches here in State College by the evening, early evening hours, 5 inches down in Johnstown, 5 inches Pittsburgh, 4 inches in Franklin. But let's take a look at the very next frame. As we skip ahead just 2.5 hours from 9 to 11:30, you can see that our snow totals jumped 5 inches here in State College and 5 inches around the rest of the state too. So this storm's really going to be dumping snow, and it's going to be dumping snow fast. So as we look at the next frame even, just 2 hours later, another 6 inches are predicted to have fallen here in State College, up to 15 inches of snow 14 in Johnstown, 11 Du Bois. And then as we head through the rest of the day and we get to the afternoon hours, this is some of the snow amounts that the European model is forecasting for us. Over a foot and a half of snow possible. So there is, let me just reiterate, there is a lot of uncertainty in this storm, and we need to stay tuned for further updates. For now, let's take a look at your forecast. For today, 29 degrees is the high, mostly clear skies with winds out of the southeast at around 6 miles per hour. As we head through the evening tonight, some light snow is going to be possible. Actually, it's highly likely. And as we look at the winds here, they're going to be from the south at around 5 miles per hour. And then tomorrow, your high temperature getting up to around 38 degrees, a bit warmer. And we can expect that snow to finish off in the morning and then turn mostly cloudy for the rest of the day, with your winds out of the west at around 5 miles per hour. So now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast here. And as we look at the rest of the week here, we have that one system tonight, the next system happening Saturday into Sunday, and then look what happens. -1 degrees as the low temperature Sunday night into Monday. That's pretty cold. This system, after it moves through, will turn those winds out of the north, and we're going to be just kind of bringing in a lot of cooler air. And then that cold air is going to remain in the region Monday, high of 12, low of 0, and then Tuesday, 25 degrees, recovering just a little bit. Midweek next week, there is another chance for another storm to be impacting us. So a very interesting week of weather ahead. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm student meteorologist Anthony Prussell. Have a great day.